What's good, everybody? It's your boy TKB, aka That King Boo. After completing Stellar Blade and now starting my New Game Plus walkthrough, I thought it would be a good time to give you guys a beginner's guide so that you can get started on the right foot. So, here are 12 essential tips and tricks that you will need to conquer Stellar Blade. Before I start this video, if you want to learn these tips a little quicker than I did, I recommend that you don't get distracted by Eve's, assets, and make sure to keep both hands on the controller at all times. Trust me when I say that I had to learn this the hard way. Anyway, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. It will be well appreciated. Now let's get on with the video. The first tip I would like to kick this video off with is to turn on the auto loot pickup located in these settings. Right after you're done with the prologue, hit the menu button. Continuously tap the R1 button or tap the L1 button once in order to make your way down to these settings located on the far right. Within the gameplay section, make your way down to auto loot items, which is fourth from the bottom. When you get there, tap the X button to activate it and hit left on the D-pad to select it. After that, tap X again to confirm. Once confirmed, the letters will turn blue. This feature spares your trigger finger from repeatedly tapping the R2 button to pick up each piece of loot individually from the ground. It's extremely useful because it ensures you never miss essential items like upgrade materials that can enhance Eve's abilities. The second tip on this list is to master the art of the perfect parry. If you want to enjoy this game fully, you'll need to get good. Learning enemy attack patterns and perfecting your timing is essential for consistently parrying Naytiba attacks. Executing a perfect parry lets you deflect damage, replenishing beta energy and reducing the enemy's posture. Draining the adversary's posture is crucial to defeating them. The enemy's posture is represented by the yellow diamond icons beneath their health bar or the shield gauge if they're a boss or an elite enemy. Each successful parry reduces the enemy's posture, and once it's depleted, the enemy becomes staggered. When that happens, you can perform a devastating blow known as retribution that deals massive damage. Compared to blocking, perfect parrying is far more effective in combat because, though it is reduced, you still take damage when blocking. Perfect parrying isn't limited to just physical attacks, you can also use it to deflect projectiles. Though perfect parrying may take some time to master, once you do, you'll make quick work of your enemies. Tip number 3 covers the blink and repulse skills, two essential skills in combat that complement each other perfectly. I've combined these talking points because of how closely they work together. Just like parrying, mastering blink and repulse is crucial to surviving encounters. In combat, your enemy will sometimes emit one of 4 colors: yellow, blue, purple, or red. Here we'll focus on blue and purple since these are linked to blink and repulse. When an enemy signals a purple or blue attack, you need to pay close attention to 2 things: the color itself and the moment when Eve's sword flashes the same color. Timing is key, so when Eve's weapon glows is your cue to quickly execute the correct skill. If the enemy flashes blue, hold forward on the analog stick and press the circle button to blink. If it's purple, hold the analog stick back and press the circle button to repulse. Understanding the cues and timing for each color is vital for executing these moves effectively, allowing you to defend yourself successfully against your foes. Tip number 4 is all about dodging. While parrying is powerful, dodging is often faster and more versatile. Just like with the previous abilities, getting familiar with enemy attack patterns is key to evading effectively. As you progress, enemies will begin to emit a yellow flash before certain attacks, signaling that the moves are unblockable and can only be dodged. The stakes get higher once you unlock the perfect dodge skill. While basic dodging is available from the start, you'll need to unlock perfect dodge in the skill tree. This skill grants temporary invulnerability and creates an opening for a counterattack. However, executing a perfect dodge is challenging due to its narrow timing window. Later in the game, you'll gain access to burst energy, a resource used to perform burst skills. Perfect dodges, along with blink and repulse, can help charge burst energy. While the perfect dodge carries more risk than a standard dodge for minimal immediate benefits, it's worth mastering. Stay tuned, and I'll share tips on how to expand the timing window for all of Eve's evasive moves. Tip number 5 is to focus on breaking enemy shields. Stronger enemies such as Elite and Alpha Naytibas are equipped with shields that bolster their defenses, reducing the damage you can deal. You can check an enemy's shield strength by looking at the shield bar located beneath the health bar. Breaking these shields make these tougher enemies much easier to handle. To deplete an enemy shield, you can rely on continuous normal attacks or use pulse grenades. However, to quickly shave off large portions of their shield, the beta skill Shield Break is highly effective. This skill delivers a powerful, sudden strike that not only stuns enemies, but also deals significant damage to their shield. Additionally, Shield Break boosts your attack power if used after charging. Be mindful of timing when charging Shield Break, as it leaves you vulnerable to attacks. My go-to strategy is to first stun or knock down the enemy, then charge Shield Break to full power to deliver a devastating blow to their shield. Prioritizing shield breaking is essential when encountering certain enemies, so make full use of your available abilities to maximize your effectiveness. Tip number 6 is to learn the game's combos. Stellar Blade offers 8 unique combos that can significantly boost your damage output. If you want to rely on button mashing, be my guest, but I'm here to tell you that you're missing out on outputting more damage. Also, avoid relying on just one combo for every encounter. Variety will be key to handling different situations. The game features 2 combo types, Incursion and Onslaught. Each set has distinct timing and lengths, with some offering defensive options like mid-combo backsteps, while others provide aggressive dashes to close in on foes. Timing is crucial, as certain combos have lengthy startup times or animations that prevent E from canceling out of them. Take time to practice and memorize each combo, and watch for specific enemy cues to help you pull off the ideal move for each situation. The 7th tip on this list will be covering the skill tree. Stellar Blade has a variety of passive and active skills that players can unlock. Most of Eve's abilities within the skill tree are used for combat purposes, but some of them can aid you in exploration. There are 5 different skill trees in Stellar Blade, and these are Attack, Beta, Burst, Techie, and Survival. Not all of them are unlocked at the beginning of the game, but will become available as you progress through the story. Each skill tree revolves around different abilities. As you make your way through the game, skills can be upgraded, becoming more powerful as a result. In New Game Plus, some skill trees unlock additional abilities, evolving skills into more powerful and visually impressive versions of their previous forms. If you don't like the skills you've unlocked, you can reset Eve's skill points using a SP initializer that can be purchased from vending machines at supply camps or when visiting certain stores such as Sisters Junk in Zion for 200 gold. If you're having trouble using certain skills effectively while in combat, thankfully the developers included a training mode to help you hone your skills. To access training mode, go into your skill tree, hover on what move you want to practice, then tap the square button to enter training mode. Once you're in there, you can do things like turning on and off Infinity Energy, changing enemy attack settings, and turning on and off the UI. This feature helped me out a lot, and I recommend you use it as frequently as possible. At first, I struggled with combos, perfect parrying, blinking, and repulsing, but spending time in training mode helped me get the hang of these abilities. I highly recommend using training mode when starting out. It's by far one of the most useful features in the game. Tip number 8 is to make exploration a priority. While Stellar Blade may seem linear at times, it actually has various areas to uncover and secrets to find. Thorough exploration is highly rewarding, with plenty of hidden paths, collectibles, and valuable upgrades waiting to be discovered. Really keep a lookout for collectible cans that can be returned to your base for rewards. There are other items to collect as well, such as core parts that are scattered across the world that can increase your maximum health and energy once you collect a certain amount of them. Exospines that can boost your stats and influence combat strategies, and outfits to customize Eve's appearance. Rushing through areas could mean missing out on all of these items. Early in the game, you may come across inaccessible locations or locked chests. Fortunately, as you progress, you'll unlock new tools, items, or abilities that allow you to revisit these areas and overcome previous obstacles. When exploring, make frequent use of your drone scanning function by holding down the touchpad. Scanning is essential, as it reveals items, hidden enemies that can be around corners or inside statues, and it highlights new paths and ledges. Scanning helps make the environment more readable, ensuring you won't miss anything valuable while exploring. Tip number 9 is going to emphasize the importance of prioritizing your gear. In Stellar Blade, gear refers to specialized equipable items that enhances Eve's combat abilities. Equipping these items can boost the power of beta skills, increase beta energy regeneration, enhance critical damage rates, or even restore a certain amount of HP upon defeating enemies. There are a max of 4 slots you can equip gear into, but in order to gain access to them, you will need to upgrade your gear socket using Omni Bolts. Omni Bolts are valuable resources that are primarily found in supply boxes scattered throughout the map. They can also be purchased by this little robot dude using Bitcoin instead of gold. Since Omni Bolts are essential for upgrading Eve, be sure to collect them whenever possible to take full advantage of upgrade opportunities. With 4 available gear slots, players have the flexibility to customize their loadouts to match their preferred playstyle and combat strategies. If you're just starting the game, I recommend that you equip gear that helps with survivability. Then once you gain some experience, start adding gear that increases your damage output and watch your enemies crumble. The 10th tip focuses on understanding and utilizing exospines. Exospines are special pieces of equipment tailored to complementing Eve's unique combat style in Stellar Blade. Each exospine offers distinct abilities that cater to various play styles. Some prioritize offensive power, while others enhance survivability or extend the window for executing perfect parries and dodges. Exospines can also be upgraded. To upgrade an exospine, you'll need 3 different tiers of nano elements, along with gold. Each exospine has 3 tiers, and each upgrade grants new perks, enhancing Eve's performance in various ways. Nano elements can be obtained in multiple ways. You can find them in crates, as loot drops by defeated enemies, or you can purchase them from vendors. It is highly recommended to have an exospine equipped at all times to maximize combat efficiency. Depending on the combat scenario, you may need to switch out one exospine for another that better aids you in that specific encounter. In total, there are 12 exospines available for you to find. In New Game Plus mode, each exospine also has a MK2 variant, making them even more powerful. These enhanced versions offer additional strength and can provide an edge in tougher encounters as you progress through the game again. Tip number 11 is don't forget to use Eve's usable items. In Stellar Blade, combat can be overwhelming, but through all the parrying, combos, and intense challenges, remember to utilize Eve's usable items while in battle. These items serve a variety of functions, from restoring health to incapacitating enemies. If you're running out of tumor heals, consider using highly concentrated potions, lingering potions, or the bionic field generator to regenerate health. When surrounded by enemies, shot grenades are highly effective, causing nearby foes to collapse. If you're having trouble parrying an enemy and need one final push to unbalance them, use these sonic grenades. You can also set traps with smart mines. These trigger upon enemy contact, inflicting shield penetration damage. You can purchase these valuable items at vending machines found in camps and supply camps. Making a habit of using these items is crucial as they play a vital role throughout the game. The final and most important tip on this list is to make sure to shorten Eve's ponytail. Sometimes Eve's ponytail can be in the way, and with the added physics to her hair, can mess up with the visual clarity of certain areas. If you want to shorten Eve's ponytail, go to the settings within the gameplay selection. Located at the bottom, you will see ponytail length. All you have to do now is tap the X button, then hit right on the D-pad to change it to short ponytail. Hit the X button again to confirm, and then return to game. Upon returning to the game, you will notice them cheeks, more visual clarity, and even a slight boost in FPS that may or may not be there. Now, if you want to take the visual clarity to the max, thankfully Shift Up released a Nier Automata DLC that allows you to get rid of Eve's ponytail entirely. I'm grateful that the devs added this. It makes it easier for players to see Eve's backside. I mean the beautiful backdrops that were hindered by the ponytail. Anyway, hopefully this video was informative. If it was, please like and subscribe. If I missed any tips on this video, please let me know down in the comment sections below. By any chance that you haven't seen my review of Stellar Blade, go check it out. The link will be in the description below. Also, don't forget to tap that notification bell in order to stay up to date on my content. Be safe out there, and don't be a diddler. Peace.